Wednesday night baseball now from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Wrap up this quick two-game interleague series between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Interleague baseball next. Alex Wood will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it two really strong starts.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Cesar Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to get greedy, Dero, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. And this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's Jed Lowry now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hernandez on second. Semien at first with no outs. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Matt Chapman is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Here's Chris Davis now. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. In his career, Davis hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, you could throw out batting average when you're working with an OPS north of 800. This guy does damage and would be in my lineup every day of the week.
Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A's strand a couple, and now the Dodgers get a. Trevor Cahill gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, when you think of Trevor Cahill, you think of one thing: power sinker. A lot of guys around the league refer to this guy as he throws a bowling ball. Sinker, slider guy, 2-pitch guy, will occasionally throw a changeup. The key to Trevor Cahill, getting that power sinker in the strike zone. And if he is, you're going to see a boatload of ground balls.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder. Soft liner towards short, and 1 gone. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. He's coming off a game in which he had 4 hits, including a home run. I saw him during batting practice. He was smiling and he was feeling good about himself. The confidence was just oozing out of him.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. Ball 1. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He's gone 2 for 8. A ball and a strike. Turner is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Chapman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium with no score. So now it's Mark Canha, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Right fielder,
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He went deep in the contest last night. And the changeup is way low that time. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Piscotty has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. A ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do. You're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Into the box, Trevor Cahill, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Line drive to center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right here. You can live with that, but an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes BP 10 days out of the year, this is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on the mound out there.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Little dribbler down the line. He's got to hurry, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Will start off the inning for the Dodgers with Matt Kemp waiting on deck to follow.
Bellinger.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Next up for Los Angeles, Matt Kemp. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he lays off there 1-0. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1-2 now. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. No one out with a runner at second. Line towards center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is in there.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
First offering on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He carries a .308 batting average. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Grandal playing here in his age 29 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Puig Rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. 0-1 the count. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Hit back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive to first in time.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Standing in now, Alex Wood. And he'll take a look at ball 1. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Number 3.
Ready for another chance. Chris Taylor, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Grandal at third with 2 away. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. LA's on top.
Leading off for Oakland.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Coming.
And a ball, 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. 1 down.
The batter.
Riding in once again, Jed Lowry, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball down near the shoe tops. 1 out, nobody on. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Chapman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Piscotty. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder.
So here's Matt Kemp now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kenna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 66.
And now is Yasiel Puig, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Fly ball heading for the alley. Piscotty on his horse, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Turner is on his way home. He'll score easily as they push the lead to 5 now.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Here's Chris Davis now as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
In there with base hit.
Up next for Oakland, catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Victor Caratini. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, Dero, that's a tough play for any first baseman. You're trying to hold that runner on, and you have to make a diving attempt to try to knock that ball down.
Yeah, just a nice piece of hitting by the batter right there, trying to make the first baseman be in 2 places at once.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now to the plate is the Oakland pitcher, Trevor Cahill. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Caratini, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and a strike to the A's pitcher.
1-1.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 5 and the A's 1. In is the second baseman Chase Utley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Hit hard down the line. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Alex Wood. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Center fielder, number 3.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. Singled homer run in his last time up. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 5 and the A's 1. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet. So he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Marcus Semien waits on deck. Hit on the ground is short. To his left, Seager. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He swings and grounds it to short. Backhanded. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Utley for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
And he'll snap one over to first. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kemp on the run. And that ends the inning. A's have to settle for just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the A's 2. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nope. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Seager gets his lead at first, nobody out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Kenna is there, and he has it for the first down. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ground ball to second. This could be two. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Ready for another chance? Mark Hanna. Set to lead us off in the 6th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt. Strike three. And he makes the throw to first. Kenna is retired, and there's one away.
Up next for Oakland.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Right fielder.
Ready once again, Stephen Piscotty. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Matt Kemp. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Yasiel Puig will be next. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. 1 away now for the free swinging right fielder Yasiel Puig. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that'll be the second out. Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order, and it remains 5. Chad Pinder is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Chad Pinder was down for the first out in the 7th inning. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Ready for another shot now, Jed Lowry. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back easily. 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-0. High chopper towards first. Bellinger fields cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Chris Hatcher gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. In is the second baseman Chase Utley. In previous meetings with Chris Hatcher, he's got a 3-for-7 line. He also has 1 home run. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hatcher, a 6-foot-1-inch right-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars.
Number 15.
A fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Taylor is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well. He's in at second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score from the stretch.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
And he takes strike 2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something else.
So we got him looking there. Cody Bellinger becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kenna on the move. And that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Dodgers.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A 1-0 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Chris Davis will be next. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's Chris Davis now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Right over the middle, knee high. The 2-2. Line drive to left. Kemp is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Hanna has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now is Yasiel Puig. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Liam Hendricks comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 31, Liam Hendricks.
First pitch on its way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Lifted in the air to center. Kenna moves over. Makes the play. 1 away.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Changeup in for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kenna is there. 2 gone.
Now batting the second baseman.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chase Utley. He singled his last time up. Grounded back up the middle. Hernandez fields it cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ross Stripling will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Logan Forsythe will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 11, Logan.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Leading off for the Athletics, catcher, Victor Caratini.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a strike. Changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Missed with a breaking ball. Joyce, 33 years old. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Caratini, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
A little bouncer. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Alex Wood earns the win, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score.